Hey guys, TSL here, back with a brand new video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys how you can make your very own trick-or-treat system. And yes, I know I'm a little late to this. When I was going to record this video, I ended up not feeling too well, and you might still be able to hear in my voice a little, not 100% yet. But anyways, let's get into it. So right now, I'm just on a blank base plate, and let's just make like a road and some houses. And I'll be right back once that's done. Alright guys, so I just got two boxes for a house and just a little road here. And the only thing in here is just a part and another part, and this one is the door, so I'll name it door. And I'll do the same for this one. So now we have two houses with a door. So basically what we want to happen is when we go up to the door, we want there to be like a proximity prompt to ring the doorbell for trick-or-treating. So inside the door we'll add in an attachment, and I hate this new Studios feature. If somebody knows how to change it, please tell me, because this is so annoying. The big menu thing that makes you like go to a new tab like that. Anyways, proximity prompt, and here we are. So first thing we want to do is requires line of sight off, because that usually makes it barely ever work. The action text will be ring doorbell, or we could just say like, yeah, we'll do ring doorbell. Here we'll say trick or treat, and the hold duration will do 1 second. Max activation distance will do like 4, and enable true, yeah, that looks fine. Style, yeah, it's default. Alright, so now that we have this done, let's go to server storage and insert a script. And this will just be like the trick or treat. Here we'll do a, say first of all, local prompt service is equal to game : get service proximity prompt service dot prompt triggered, I think is the one we want, : connect function. We want the prompt that was triggered and the player. We'll say, so we want to say if the prompt dot action text is equal to, we said trick, or no, ring doorbell. You could play a sound here if you want. We're not going to cover that here because I don't have a sound to play. But if it's equal to ring doorbell, then we'll say print trick or treat for now, just to see if it's working. Right now only our house 1 has this. I didn't anchor anything, so it might all fall apart. It didn't. That's good. So if I go over here, first of all, you see it's not here yet, but once I get over here, yeah, that looks like a good distance. Hold it, activate, and trigger treat. If we don't go all the way through with the prompt, then it doesn't do it. So triggered was the one we wanted. Alright, so let's continue now. So we're going to have like a 50-50 chance to do either a trick or treat. For this video, I want to actually use a module script, so I'm going to make a module script in server storage, and we'll say trick or treat module. Yeah, we could, let's just name it trick or treat. Trick or treat, and here we'll say a function, or yeah, trick or treat dot, let's say trick or treat. Then what we want to do is we want to like just check the chances. So we'll say the chances of 50-50 for either trick or treat. So basically, I guess all we want to do, we could do a random number, so a math.random between 0.5 or between 0 and 1, and this will be the random. Then we'll say What do we want? Alright, so we'll do another one of these. Equal random is equal to that. Here, what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna say local r equal to random.new, and we'll do r colon next number, and we'll do 0, or yeah, that was actually fine, but we'll just do this just in case. I'm using this because I'm not sure if math.random returns decimals. I can't remember right now. Anyways, we'll do random here, and we want to say local tot is going to be equal to trick, comma, treat, why did I do square brackets? Alright, anyways, so that's that. We'll do random tot is equal to tot at this, and we want this one to be next integer. Yeah, next integer. Alright, so here what we want to do is we want, if random tot is, let's say, treat, then we want treat to be 0.5 or less. So we'll say if our random is less than or equal to 0.5, then we'll make a local selected, or actually, no, we don't need that. We could just say return random tot, we'll say else. Then what we want to do is we want to get the other one. So if our, here, let's do local random tot num is equal to that. Copy that, paste that here, and we could just say return tot at, if our random tot num is equal to 1, then 0 or 1, or this should be and. So just saying if our random tot num is 1, then we want to return tot at the 0 index, but I just realized this is Lua, so it starts at 1, so we want 1 and 2 here, and this should be, if it's equal to 2, then we want to get the first index, and if it's not equal to 2, that means it's equal to 1, and that means we want to get the second index, because that would be the opposite. So over here, if we go to local ss is equal to game colon get server storage, and our local tot module is going to be equal to require ss dot trick or treat module, and we could just call this tot. And then here we'll say local trick or treat is going to be equal to tot dot trick or treat. Yeah, and then we can print this here. Let's just go over here. We'll add a spawn point right here, right there. And if we go ahead and test this now, what is happening exactly? Okay, let's try this again. Alright, so here we are. Go here, ring doorbell. We got treat this time. Ring it again, we got treat again. This time we got trick. This time we got treat. Treat again. Treat again. Treat again. Treat again. And trick. Alright, so when trick happens, we want something to like pop up on our screen. You can like customize this obviously, but right now we're just gonna make something simple. Like you would probably want to play like a loud noise or something. Actually first we want to like award like some kind of candy or something. So let's go over here and we will insert a script into server script service. This will be our Leaderstats script, so if you already have one, just add this onto it. We'll get our local players equal to game colon get service players. Local function on player added player. We'll do our local stats is equal to player or instance.new folder. Then we want the stats.name is equal to Leaderstats. And the stats.parent should go last, and that should be equal to player. The reason it should go last is so you're making the least amount of changes after it's already made, so it has to replicate the least amount of changes. Here we'll do local candy is going to be equal to instance.new. We'll use an int value because why not? Candy.name is equal to candy, and our candy.value is equal to 0. And candy.parent is going to be equal to our player. If you want to add saving to this type of script, I have a video on that already. You can check that out. So here we want to do players.player added connect on player added. Alright, so now in our trick or treat module, we'll do function trick or treat dot award candy for a player. We'll do local stats is equal to player.stats or .leaderstats, and our local candy is equal to stats.candy. We'll do candy.value plus equals 1. Here we want to say if trick or treat is equal to treat, then tot dot award candy to our player. We'll say else, and here's where we're gonna want to like jump scare or something. So here we just basically load up, walk over to the door, ring the doorbell. We got trick, so nothing happened. Also, I just noticed our leader stats isn't showing up. Oh, so that's a mistake. Our candy should be parented to our stats and not our player. Also guys, if you want to support me, please consider going to my group store and consider buying either the shirt or pants from there. I'll actually appreciate it a lot, and this is limited time, so it will be going off sale soon since Halloween has passed. It'll be up there for like another week or two, and then it'll be going off forever. Alright, anyways, we ring the doorbell, we got trick. Ring it again, we got trick again, trick again. Alright, this time we got treat and we got 1 candy. Alright, we got treat again, this time trick, this time treat, and as you see it just keeps going up. Alright, so everything is working as we want. Now obviously we can do a lot more. The reason I broke it up into a module is so that we don't have like a ton of like weird code going on in here, but everything can be broken up into its functions over here. Also, if we ever need something like in a different script, like maybe the same system for like some UI stuff, you'll have these functions already, and you'll just have to, if it's a local script, you'll just have to move it to replicated storage. Anyways, I guess we can just make like a function trick or treat. I wish autocomplete worked better. Dot jump scare, and we'll jump scare a specific player. And then here, let's do something that will benefit everything. We'll use a remote event, and this will do like fire, or this will just do jump scare. Now you generally want to do UI on the client. Now we could just go to the player GUI from the server since we have the player, but we want to do it on the client because it's better for performance. So if we go to, let's just do starters GUI, because why not? And we'll have a local script. So let's say jump scare handler. In here, what we want to do is, actually let's make the UI for the jump scare. So if we go to a screen GUI, oh my gosh, this is actually so annoying. If we go to a screen GUI, we'll say jump scare, and we'll just do an image label, and we can make it take up the whole screen, 1, 0, 1, 0. And then I guess we go to the toolbox and the images and just search for jump scare, I guess. Yeah, this one looks amazing. So if we copy this, we can just paste it here, and basically we just want this to happen. Yeah. Alright, cool. So let's just disable this, and basically in here we just want to say local rs is equal to game colon get service replicated storage, local jump scare event is equal to rs dot jump scare, local function fire or jump scare event or jump scare. We'll take in a player, which up here we also want local players, and actually this shouldn't take in a player. Local players is equal to game colon get service players, and our local player is equal to game, or not game, players dot local player. Here we'll do local PLR, actually we could do that up here, local PLR GUI is equal to script.parent, because this will be in the player GUI, and our local jump scare UI will be equal to player GUI, and it should be loaded in, but just in case we'll do jump scare wait for child. Alright, so here what we want to do is we just want to have the jump scare UI, and you want to enable it true, and we'll do like a task.delay of 1 second, and after 1 second we basically just want to jump scare UI dot enabled is equal to false. And then here what we do is we'd go up, we'd copy here, let's cut this stuff out and move this up here along with this, and then we'll have this going on over here. We need these two variables over here, and over here we'll do rs or jump scare event colon fire client on the player, and over here we want to say jump scare event dot on client event colon connect jump scare. You probably also want to play a sound, but once again I don't have sounds. Anyways, let's just see if it's working as expected. Alright, so we go up here. Alright, we got a trick, but nothing happened because we forgot to do tot dot jump scare, and we need to jump scare our player. Alright, so if we go here and our jump scare popped up, I want to show just one thing. You see this up here? Let's get rid of that real quick. So we're going to go to our screen GUI and ignore GUI inset. And now if we go ahead and test this out, as you see, or it's completely covering the whole screen. Let's do it again. Okay, just keep getting treat. Come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, and I have 8 candies, and I got treat 1 time here, and then 7 times in a row right there, so that does total to 8. Now pair this with some sound effects, and you can probably get some nice reactions out of people. Alright guys, well that is how you basically make a nice little basic system for trick-or-treating. And also, like, over here you can add like a second parameter for like candy, like type of candy or whatever, and then add it based there, and that will be like still much better than having it over here. Like it'll make the module even make more sense. Anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out and motivates me to keep making content for you guys. I have been pretty busy, that's why there's been a lack of videos, but that's not the only reason, and the other reason is I don't have one. So I'll try to be better, and I'll see you in the next one. Please consider buying the limited merch. I'll really appreciate it. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye.